Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Thursday, July 28, 2022, the day after the Fed interest rate decision. We will definitely talk about this situation. However, let's take a look at the Forex calendar first. What do we have here on the Forex calendar for Thursday? Already some data had been published. NAZ business confidence from New Zealand is increasing to minus 56 points. Retail sales from Australia 0.2% versus 0.5 forecast and 0.9 previous reading. People don't want to buy stuff in Australia, as we can see. More data during the London session. Nationwide HPI from the UK and the German CPI Consumer Price Index is scheduled for release at 2 p.m. and there is expectation of increase from 0.1% to 0.6%. More data from the US in form of the GDP and GDP price index, both of them scheduled for 2:30. GDP for the second quarter expected to increase from minus 1.6% to 0.5%. The initial jobless claims scheduled for release 2:30 as well, slight increase from 200,051 to 200,053, and we have the Fed Chair Yellen give a speech at 3:30 as well. So pretty intense day. Not that much as yesterday, of course, with the interest rate decision. However, let's take a look first at the US dollar index. Daily time frame chart of the US dollar index after the interest rate decision is showing us a kind of a decline, because before the interest rate decision we have the expectations here. So this is the hope candle and this is the reality candle. So yesterday we went down towards the level of 106.23. Today we are even lower because the low was made at 106.03. We are just above you are trading just above the 30-day moving average. This is a daily time frame chart, so it's a kind of an important average. Right now it's 106.10. We are trading just above 105.78. This is the technical support, and 105.02, which is another technical support and very important technical support, because as you can see, this is a game changer. If we hit this level and won't bounce higher straight on, then of course we have an overbalance on the US dollar index, which means apparently that the market might be coming off this elevated levels towards even lower levels, 103.54 or even 101.29. Momentum is about to hit the level of 50, which is the neutral level. So I think this will be very interesting area to keep an eye on, because any violation of any of these levels will have the consequences both in the short, in the mid and in the long term on the US dollar index. Please stay vigilant. If the US dollar is going down, what is euro doing? The euro is behaving just as planned with our ABC corrective pattern. As you can see here, we got the wave B completed. Kind of a bullish engulfing pattern is made here, much better visible on the 4-hour time frame, where we got this very nice breakout, and then bullish engulfing was made. We are waiting for the wave C, just as planned. We are waiting for the wave C. The target is 1.0361. 50% might be now removed, I guess, because it's been hit already. Let's remove 50%. There you go. 1.0361 is the technical resistance as well, so it might be interesting to see the market reaction during the test of this level. Of course, if we break higher, the another levels here on the daily time frame chart. 1.0470, 1.0490, the next slide zone of the resistance, and 1.0615, 1.0626, another the zone of the resistance. However, the key level, the key game changer for the euro dollar is still seen at the level of 1.0788. This is the game changer, and as long as market trades below this level, all of the rallies here will be treated as the corrective rally in during the downtrend. Okay, so the key level is still on the chart. So let's take a look at the Australian dollar, because we got some news overnight. Daily time frame chart of the Australian dollar is rallying, as you can see, after the pin bar was made at the lows of the 6,684 pips. We've been rallying very nicely, broke above the 30-day of the moving average, and now we are approaching 7,072 pips level. This is the technical resistance and the high from the 16th of the June 2022. So very interesting situation. Momentum is positive, it's kind of a strong. We should see higher levels on the Australian dollar. Moreover, if you take a look here on the bigger view on the Australian dollar, we can see a breakout above this trend line. This is like a mid-term trend line. It's only about 4 months old. However, it's kind of important because it's been tested once, and it's been tested here. It's been tested for the second time. Bulls got rejected. However, as you can see, they managed to rally higher. Moreover, this is the top of this market from the middle of the April. This is wave A, wave B, and wave C. So it's very interesting to see what kind of Elliott wave will be made here. Please keep an eye on the Australian dollar. Looks very good for another leg to the upside. What is gold doing? Spot gold market did not reacted much on the Fed news, mostly because the momentum is still very weak. We hit the extremely oversold market conditions around the level of 1,680. Since then, we are trying to bounce, and maybe right now the situation is not that bad, and we could even rally towards the 30-day moving average around 1,764. Of course, the key level here is still the technical resistance at 1,787. So as long as we trade below the trend line, below the key level, the outlook remains bearish, despite the fact that we might see higher levels. All of the levels will be treated, all of this movement towards these higher levels will be treated as the corrective bounce inside of during the downtrend. Last but not least, let's take a look at Bitcoin. The Bitcoin is still moving up and down inside of this channel. We've been following this channel for quite some time right now, and as you can see, we got the pin bar on the of course 4 hour time frame here. So on the daily time frame chart, we have a beautiful bullish engulfing test of the breakout above the trend line, and now we are going higher. Where do we go? Well, the first target is of course the high of the spin bar, 24,269, and then maybe even the game changer. The game changer is located at $25,367. So please keep an eye on the Bitcoin, because it looks like the bulls are now in charge of the market, and they want more. They want higher levels on the Bitcoin. Of course, we are still trading inside of the channel, but if we break above the pin bar high, 24,269, we will be just about to hit the upper trend channel line. Okay, so if we break, then the game changer is of course next. Let me just find out. Okay, a little bit too much. This is the low. This is the big pin bar here. So please notice the fact that if we break about 25,367, the next target is 27,000. 689, and then one of these technical resistances above 30,000. So this is a very, very important breakout on the Bitcoin, which is why it's worth to keep an eye on the current situation, because we might see simply higher levels. Of course, if the rally is capped, then there is no chance for the Bitcoin to rally higher, and we will likely go back inside the channel, and then of course will break below the lower channel line sooner or later. So bulls, this is to be or not to be, now or never. You won't get any better chance than the Fed interest rate decision to increase the volatility and resume the uptrend. That's everything from me for today. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys tomorrow. So take care and bye bye.